Find me underground, you might see me around. You could catch me in the lab with my speakers loud. Never been one for commercial sound. I'll concentrate the music, independent, proud. Aesthetic and elect is a label found, representing our cause. Hold the applause, listen in as I begin to get the message across. I never been a bitch, I never been a fraud. Bringing MCs to light, tearing down the facade.
Alright, here we are back at Beers in the Air. I'm your host, Gibbs.
And I'm your co-host, Ziggy Braun.
Today we're bringing you a fresh local interview of the A.I.R boys.
Dealing drugs, you know how I'm rocking? Turn on my Will Smith.
It's your boy Just too. A.I.R boys.
As was mentioned last week, I can't even begin to explain how excited I am for this one. It's going to be a good one.
This is going to be a blast. I mean, if you thought it was awkward, funny, shitty last week, just wait until we get about 6 beers deep and get into the pure fuckery segment. That one's going to be pretty fun.
I'm ready.
Well, I mean, today it's the special Super Bowl edition. Today we got the Eagles taking on the Pats.
Go Eagles.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah, go Eagles, rock,
Let's
bro.
start it off hot. Who do you got for your picks, Gumdog?
I'm taking Philly.
Yeah, I'm Philly as well. If I had to bet, I'm betting Pats, but I want Philly.
I agree with that 100%. If I had to bet, it would be Pats, but I don't want them to win.
But
they win too much.
Yeah.
Has to be a change up in thing.
Yeah, I mean, the Niner fan inside of me doesn't want the Pats or Brady to tie the Steelers for the all-time, and so I want the Eagles to win, but the sports fan inside of me says Pats all the way.
Right.
I just don't like Tom Brady as a human being, bro.
I do feel like I just contradicted myself, though, because I did pick Tom Brady for my DraftKings. Just wanted to
I mean, what you want to happen and what you know is going to happen is usually a completely different thing,
See, but Foles could eat on him. He could pick like 6 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards, run here and there, like, you know what I mean? He can do that.
We'll see. The Eagles definitely put a great offense together this year, and I mean they've got Alshon Jeffrey now. They've got
for real.
They got a couple other receivers. They got LeGarrette Blount, and they just traded for Ajayi halfway through the season.
Ajayi's nice.
I picked him up.
I mean, they had Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Fantasy football.
Carson Wentz was going in all year, and then for Foles to come back after coming back to Philly, coming in and leading that team to the Super Bowl. What a story. Everyone wants to see that guy win it, but
oh yeah, I gotta give Taylor Barnes. Shout out Taylor Barnes. I gotta give him a phone call on this one. You know what I mean?
Just don't talk to him if they're getting smashed.
Yeah, he's gonna act out.
I still got beef with Taylor, though, from that 1 week. Where I lost to him.
Oh, we're talking fantasy
got
football.
Like over 100 points.
Man, you can't have beef with Taylor Barnes, man.
I love
He'll
the dude.
pull up in an undercover Honda with some random ass nightstick or something and like smack you in the legs and drive off. You know what I'm saying?
Can't believe he beat me. It's cool.
So today, for this intro, we've got A.I.R boy interview. We gave you our Super Bowl picks here on Super Bowl Sunday, and our beer of the week is Fat Tire
by New Belgium Brewing Company. Before we get into the interview, I want to say the main reason this was the choice this week. I know this is Just Hugh's one of his favorites.
Yeah.
So we had to get the favorite for
definitely.
Yes,
definitely, bro.
Scum, I'll get you next time.
Oh yeah,
Funny story, bro.
I got
this beer, my favorite. The homie was we used to go fishing and shit. And he was like 28.
Remember, Yak got socked in Walmart? Yak got socked in Walmart over some funny ass shit. We was over some worms.
Yeah, we was gonna go buy these, bro. He used to get
some lures.
He'd get a 6-pack for
Some
himself,
bobbers.
and then a 6-pack, and we'd share it. You know what I mean? We were youngsters, bro. Like 19, 20. We get fucked up on the 6-pack. So
I was like 16.
Shout out to the homie CJ. Shout out to Yak. You feel me? The fishing homies. You feel me?
The fishing homies.
For real, bro, we be traveling down some jagged ass rocks and shit.
Yeah, that shit was a mission, bro. That shit was gonna be fun.
Where'd you guys go fishing at?
What was it?
Everywhere, bro. Silverwood.
Yeah, that was a spot.
Silverwood's a spot.
Man, no, because right there when you're fishing at night, the moon glow, like the way it hits the water, it just looked dope, honestly. I wish we had like something to state for, like pictures or something of us out there, because there's gonna be funny shit
it's
going.
It's gonna be freestyle while we're fishing and shit. Gotta tell him, shut up, man.
Shut up.
You get too drunk, he
scaring the fish away and shit.
You'll be here freestyle over silence.
Yep, to the whistle.
I mean, speaking of that, a couple nights ago, he comes over. It was after we recorded episode 1. He comes over. We're trying to show him a little sneak peek of what we did, and he's like, "So y'all trying to rap or not?" And I was like, "Well, you don't want to listen to this?" And then like he had just got there, and he's like, "Hey, babe, let's go. They ain't trying to rap. They ain't trying to rap." He's like, "Bro, like you just got here."
I was off the Bel Air.
The Bel Air drink stains?
Yeah, Bel Air drink stains on my t-shirt. That's my new shit. It's a fashion statement.
Yeah.
Hey, when you come out with the clothing line,
The more expensive the
that's got to be one of the.
get more expensive.
Yeah,
That's got to be one of the shirts for the line.
For real. I mean, it's a $7 Pro Club, but right when I dropped Bel Air on it, that motherfucker turned into a couple mil.
$50 shirt.
$50 shirt. Yeah,
Couple mil
couple mil a shirt.
Would you put it on?
Couple millage shirts.
Well, if they got my scent on it, ain't nobody gonna buy the motherfucker anyways. You know what I mean? So
I mean, it's finna be stanky.
Yeah, right. You need a nickname scum.
Like, bro,
what did your odor be?
Bro, I just barely changed the same pants I've been wearing for like 3 years. Them motherfuckers is dirty too. That's
Man. Oh man, this is just the intro, man. This is just the intro.
Just wait till we get it.
We're not even into the interview. We're not even to our new segment that we're dropping this week that we talked about last week, pure fuckery. And if I explained it, and if it sounds like it's going to be funny and crazy, just wait until we give free reign to this guy to speak on a microphone.
I know I will. Whatever y'all want to talk about, man. I'm all ears right now. I'm like a you know what's them movies they make? I'm like a CGI Dumbo, like the biggest ears, live action Dumbo, like ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Big ears flopping real shit. Mm-hmm.
If I can't fuck with him like that, that's funny.
He does fuck with me though.
CGI Dumbo.
CGI Dumbo. He does fuck with me though. He does fuck with me because he'll come up in the garage, bro. Because we be posting in the garage. That's where we hang out. Is the garage, bro. And he'd be like, and then I'll be having like, I love my YouTube beats. I don't know why. You know, I got great producers. But I stay on that like YouTube like remix some shit on a hot beat, and he'd be like, "What you got cooking?" And then I'll spit it for him, and he's like, "Bro, that's crazy. Like, why are you even saying that? Like, that's not even gonna, like, no one's gonna like it." And then I'll drop it, and he's like, "Damn, that shit kind of hit right there."
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Especially
like,
when he in the headphones, you're just hearing the lyrics. Right? I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? And you hear it to the beat, I'm okay.
Yeah, it's because, you know, you don't really see, like, the concept until it's...
Yeah, exactly.
Until it's all there.
Exactly.
And... You know, I'll be on my chiladas and shit, so I'll be off like 6 chiladas in the morning, straight, like just, and then I'll just start cooking. Like I forgot what I told him the other day, but it was insane, bro. Like I'll just say some shit like, cook up, walk around, cook up. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's gonna hit though, don't trip.
All right, guys, that was our intro. Stay tuned. Here we got coming the interview for Bel Air Boyz.
Shit funny to me. Not even serious, bruh. Check. Foes in the pound when the shit go down. In the black of the night, but I'm white like a cow. When I pull on your hoe, not pulling on the draw. When I kill me a baller, I need me foam out. Crash city lane where them hazards at. And I'm teaching hit hard like a Kimbo class. Ditch class tuck brass bimbo's at. Feel like Fat Joe, man, my squad lead bad. Me casa who casa, I'm saucy like pasta. She's tripping the Gaza, that's word of Big Papa. You softer than lotion, we gone off that potion. I'm quarterback sneaking, I'm causing commotion. Dirty ass grillin', I'm rocking new jeans. Bitch in between and I'm winning like Sheen. Now Charlie 2.5 man. Well, yo, fat friend, make her back man. And energy, synergy, never been a friend of me. Crawling like a centipede, damn that boy. Go gas like an Arco. Pop a couple Norcos, dog sick parvo. Word to my big bro. Word to them red bones, rockin' like them Deftones. Need a trench shovel cause I'm finna dig deep hole. New shit, cruise shit, weight like the cruise shit. Flame emoji, a boy really do shit. Harder than Slurpee, I'm harder than Kirby. Your body get buried, she thinking she curvy. I'm out in a hurry, I kill me a panda. I'm smoking on camels, I feel like a randa. I kill me your ramen, I'm ball like a comet. Your flow sounding comment, don't fuck up no commas. I'm winning and working, yo bitch she be flirting. Her body on World Star, that bitch she be twerking. I dump her like Manny, then pull on her panties. I dine in this Jenny, keep hoodie like Kenny. Vanessa and Tesla keep work on the dresser. I pull up and rob you, applying that pressure.
You guys are in the Cash Cab. It's a TV game show that takes place right here in my taxi.
You freaked me out.
What do you say? Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Uber lit like Cash Cab. Uber lit like Cash Cab. The Uber lit like Cash Cab. Uber lit like Cash Cab. Uber lit like Cash Cab. This Uber lit like Cash Cab. Catching the cab and I'm digging it back. Look at his face and I'm making him mad. G's gon' sag and I'm banging your flag. Fuck on your moms and I'm killing your dad. The host in the whip with the bitches and Baileys. You work for them clowns like you Barnum and Bailey. Pass me them bumps like a parliament, baby. Pass me them bumps like a parliament, baby.
This shit crack like the 80s. Off balance like I'm amputated. Bitch in the Uber infatuated. So nice they have to hate it. More more swagger than Sammy Davis. Bel Air boys, we panty raid. And I pulled up in khakis, baby. Pre-game in the Uber, then we hit the pavement.
Let's get a little bit into this interview. Figure out who you guys are, because I mean, we started off hot, a little bit of entertainment here and there.
I am hot.
You know, talking, chopping it up on kind of a personal level, but I mean, these people out here might not know who you are, so let's just start off by introducing you guys.
I'm dealing drugs, 4'8". I'm from the Bel Air Boys, Victorville, California. 25 years old. Love trap music, love rap music, shooting craps, you know, shit like that. There's not much to me. I sip, smoke here and there. Wasn't really on it though, you know what I'm saying? When I get high and shit, I start drinking too much and then smoking too much and shit. I just like to make music. I like hard hitting beats. I fuck with like 808 Mafia, a whole bunch of all that shit, like my man Warhol SS. Man, there ain't much to me. Simple Man. What's the name of that band? Simple Man, bro. I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? There ain't much to explain about myself.
Well, I mean, we're trying to get to know the Bel Air boys here a little bit. So, like, what's up with the other half?
Yeah, my name Just too. You feel me? Other half of Bel Air Boys. You feel me? A little different than Scummy. I like all type of music. You hear me? I'm not just really on the trap. Whatever, we could rap any type of way. Versatile. You feel me? We're here for the long haul. So.
Bel Air Boys, man.
Scum does his thing, though. I let Scum talk.
Yeah, the Bel Air Boys, man, is like I don't know how to explain it. I don't even know how we came up with that shit. You remember how we came up with that shit?
Hey, watch it, Fresh Prince
of Bel Air, man. If y'all can go, if y'all drop anything in the comment section and can stump any of us on a question about that shit,
yeah, do it.
Man, we'll send y'all merchandise.
Right,
we'll send y'all merchandise.
The challenge is out there now.
Anything, yeah.
Leave the comments.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air trivia.
Stump us, get a Bel Air boy shipped to him, no charge. You get the hoodie or you get the
free merch now. Click the comments down below.
Drop
the Fresh Prince knowledge.
Stump us.
You can't stump us.
If you stump him, you get free merch.
Can't go wrong with that.
You can, bro. And I'll send you a little Scum deal on the side. You don't know what you're gonna get in the box.
It'll be a pack of cigarettes or something.
It'll be a pack of cigarettes. It'll be
4 left.
Yep, 4 left. 2 loosies and shit.
4 left and 2 of them are broken.
Yeah.
You gotta doctor them up.
You have to filter off.
But man, as a Bel Air boy, I made music with a lot of people, but as Bel Air boys, we get to it's free range, man.
Right.
It's free range. We get to do whatever we want.
We're brothers.
We're brothers. I don't get mad at what he wants to do and he doesn't. You know, we have disagreements.
Creatively, Hey, I sound like DJ Khaled, but when we get together, you feel me? I could tell him, hey, Scum, none of that.
Don't do that.
Or just say, just me, spit it a little faster or slow it down a little bit. And it's not like you feel me getting it from anybody else. It's your brother. You telling me so.
Yeah, so you know he's a reliable source to hear.
Right,
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. He ain't gonna bullshit and be like, yeah, that's tight. I mean,
and
it's not.
You know, back to the conversation we was kind of talking about on the side note is the hook thing, to where I do have trouble. I ain't gonna lie, coming up with the hook, and then I'll just be like, hey, Just, man, I need a hook. Like I got fire verses, but where's the hook? And then he'll just come up with the hook. Like that whole Banks Manson shit, bro, was like classical when he came up with that. Like the whole idea of it, he's like, nah, because I was writing the song. Or a verse for some shit that Gilligan put me on. He was like, nah, bro, let's just do it as a Bel Air tape. And I was like, it's a contest, like, we gotta hit this shit tough then.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just, you know, that Bel Air boy, she feeling me. Dancing like Carlton Pills in me. And I was like, damn, that shit was fucking hitting. And then after that...
I'll drop that in here in a little bit, and we'll give them a sneak peek of
actually, bro, to tell the honest truth, we wrote that shit right here.
Yeah, exact. No, hey, this exact spot, bro.
We wrote that song right here.
Getting back and forth to each other. Hey, you like this shit? You're like, yeah, keep it. You know? So it's just like, give me drinking, same shit. Same shit right here.
For real, man. Shout out to
same shit, just a different day.
Yup. It was just
shout out Gabriel Meister.
Gabriel Meister. Yup. You know what I'm saying?
Holding it down.
At least we got premiums in your joint. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
So what are you cats working on? Like what do we expect from the Bel Air boys here in the future? What's it called? Who's gonna be on it? Get us pumped to hear what's coming here in the future.
We're gonna drop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Pool House. It's
The
called.
Pool House.
That's the name of the tape.
Yeah.
We got Gilligan on it. We got you on it, of course. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some nice.
Other features are undisclosed terms.
Yeah,
like we
got some shit.
we got some shit that nobody really gonna fuck with.
We got some
like,
shit cooking that's gonna be nice. It's gonna turn the desert up a little bit.
is,
you know.
man.
But
When do you think we're gonna get that though?
soon we're gonna drop it. Definitely 2018. It might be like early. I'm thinking spring. You know what I mean? Let the sun come up. You know what I mean? Turn up a little bit. You know what I mean?
It's a good time for albums. That time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Some shit you could play to, you know. Some shit you could just chill, play.
Yeah.
And then on it, turn every party, you know, the party start happening then.
Oh,
You feel
yeah.
me? So you want to play Bel Air Boys at your local party, go ahead.
Yeah, we most definitely gonna try to keep it. Oh, you know, all the way cranked up, but keep it smooth too, as well. You're gonna hear a lot of just, a
Right.
whole lot more
of different
just.
produced beats. We're gonna have a lot of bass window beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard of him. He's alright.
He's alright. You know,
Yeah, you
I
know.
like him. I like him because we
He's-
have to change up our style a little bit. Because this last one was just we were saying whatever we want. The next one, we people know we could rap. We ain't
Yeah.
just, you know, there's no more people that just get on the mic.
For real,
and
R.I.P.
and
Conscious.
freestyle.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could bring it back. You know, we could bring it back and actually bring it to the core hip hop and rap.
Yeah, and you
know, it's not-
guys got me on with Smez too. You're gonna see that. I'm in the works with linking up with him. It's like I want to have a lot of just solo music as well, cause man is talented, bro. Man's got rap. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you mean?
So,
it's crazy because Scum says that and I always say, man, Scum, you're the best out of everybody. It's because I think he was the youngest and he started younger than all of us. So, you know what I mean? He got to soak the game up
Yeah.
and learn it and then start writing his raps. You know what I mean? And go, okay, you know what I mean? Learn the game and then do it. You know what I mean? It's cheating.
You ain't lying, cause the inspiration
Cheat codes.
This inspiration for the next tape is for me writing mostly is you guys, like, you know, everyone around me, all the criticism, not criticism, like good criticism, and just telling me how I should, you know, actually work different. And
I think there's been a lot of inspiration in 2018 already to
Right.
kind of just drop some music and kind of
Right.
For real, man, and even our city already had end of January, we already had 7-8 shootings already, bro, and it's just
Crazy,
like
man.
why does shit got to go down like that, you know? When shit could be more positive, bro, and we could just push music, bro. You know?
I mean, I definitely agree with the inspiration. Ever since we, you know, I started Aesthetic Intellect, I made sure I got the people that I wanted on there. You know what I mean? I have an array of what people can listen to. So I mean, the people that might listen to some Ziggy that might not have heard of some Bel Air Boys are gonna get to hear that and hear them work together now. So it's
Yeah,
a big thing for music coming for us in 2018. So
a whole bunch.
before we wrap this segment up, guys, controversy is coming.
most controversial question.
Most controversial
Let's hear it.
question there is.
We're gonna have a hard time.
But
I'm
we're
ready for this.
But we're gonna drop that right after this. Here's some Bel Air Boys.
Yeah, Bel Air. She feeling me, pilting me, Jeffrey Hillary. Hey, magic. She feeling me, pills in me. Scum nitro finna light this up. Throw 'em like jazz when the night get rough. Pool house in the back and the shit look tough. Call my chick Hillary cause she coming in clutch. Got polo, won't go fill my blunt. Carlton Tux finna flex for the prom. Smoking a Philly, got pass it to mom. Hold up, wait man, the gas is too bomb. We hanging like Trevor Bella, no better. Love women and weather, peacock on my sweater. Jordan's like William, I'm vibing and feeling that house in Bel Air, so we need us $1 million. Wake up in morning, a bowl of cornflakes. Living like jazz, roaches in place. Envy that bitch, man, she getting replaced. Carrying that judge, but I'm beating the case. Bel Air boy, she feeling me. Dancing like Carlton pills in me.
Carry the tray, I'm Jeffrey. Spoil my daughter like Hillary.
Snapping and flexing, you know that we got it. We flip this a zip so there's weed in our pocket. Go harder than rockets, we tighter than sockets. Get slammed in Bel Air like a nerd in a locker like Bel Air boy, she feeling me. Dancing like Carlton pills in me.
Carry the tray, I'm Jeffrey. Spoil my daughter like Hillary.
Snapping and flexing, you know that we got it. We flip this a zip so there's weed in our pocket. Go harder than rockets, we tighter than sockets. Get slammed in Bel Air like a nerd in a locker like hey.
Hacksaw just finna fuck shit up. Rolling down the hill, about to ash me a blunt. Filling up the bank, it's a family fun. East German team when I'm coming in tough. Wayne new 10 if you run out of luck. Got me a double cup for that purple stuff. Put animals on your wig like Donald Trump. A bad bitch in my bed, she just wanna fuck. Nasty.
Bel Air boy, she feeling me. Dancing like Carlton pills in me.
Carry the tray, I'm Jeffrey. Spoil my daughter like Hillary.
Snapping and flexing, you know that we got it. We flip this a zip so there's weed in our pocket. Go harder than rockets, we tighter than sockets. Get slammed in Bel Air like a nerd in a locker like Bel Air boy, she feeling me. Dancing like Carlton pills in me.
Carry the tray, I'm Jeffrey. Spoil my daughter like Hillary.
Snapping and flexing, you know that we got it. We flip this a zip so there's weed in our pocket. Go harder than rockets, we tighter than sockets. Get slammed in Bel Air like a nerd in a locker like hey.
I want to talk to you.
About what?
You know, from the minute you walked in that door, you've been a one-man wrecking crew, trying to tear down what's taken a lot of hard work to build up, skewering everything with your flippin' shenanigans.
Man, I was with you up till skewering.
All right, that was Banks Mansion by the Bel Air Boyz. And now we're back with the weekly controversial question for our interviewees. Last week, Ziggy Braun gave us his. This week, Just Two and Dylan Drugs give us theirs. All-time top 5 rappers.
Who gonna start it? Who gonna start it?
You start. Let me get a little puff on it.
Oh, what? All right, I'll
You
start
started
it.
off.
Man, like all-time top 5.
All time.
All-time top 5.
Not recently, just all time.
All time.
All-time.
In no particular order.
All
right?
time, dead alive, it's all time.
No particular order?
No particular order.
All the time.
All the time. I'm gonna have to go with. I'll start it off. Big L. Lord Finesse. Biggie Smalls. Maxo Cream. Where am I at? 3? Am I at 3 right there?
That's
4.
3, yeah. No, yeah, 4.
That's 4?
Yeah.
And if I gotta go number 1, damn, that's a tough one. Andre 3000.
Andre 3 stacks.
3 stacks, bro.
All right, so you said Lord Finesse,
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls,
Maxo Cream.
Maxo Cream,
Andre 3000.
Andre 3, and who was the one we're missing?
What you said, Big L?
Oh, Big L.
Big
There
L,
we
yeah.
go.
Big L.
Big
Big L was the maddest wordplay I've ever heard in my life. If you really break it down, bro, and listen to Big L, I don't know if a lot of people do, because, like, I feel like I listen to Brother Lynch as well. I mean, shout out if I'll give another Brother Lynch if I could throw a little extra.
Little
in there.
extra?
A little extra I'll give to Brother Lynch. 'Cause-
He's 6 man.
yeah, he's 6 man. He's on the bench, but I'll bring him into play whenever the time's ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I feel like he kind of got his whole scheme from. Because Big L was the one that was really talking about, that.
How do you feel about Brother Lynch being on Strange now? Then
I don't like it. I like it, but I don't.
I didn't even know he got on Strange.
Yeah, Brother Lynch is on Strange.
When did that happen? Recently?
No, this was a couple years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because the only reason, I feel like he's on Strange music is because of what he raps about. That's what fits it.
Yeah.
But the whole criteria of Strange music as well, like, I wouldn't like a Brother Lynch Tech 9 song. Like,
Hey,
growing up,
I mean-
I listened to Tech 9 or I listened to Brother Lynch.
I mean,
it wasn't
what-
like Brother Lynch
what-
and Tech 9.
whether
like,
you're a huge Tech 9 head or you're not, you cannot disrespect the guy because he is the single most successful independent artist.
Yes.
He went from
And the crowd
underground
might
to
get
top.
mad about this one,
Underground
but
to
this is a side note and a rapper that I don't like, bro. That people is Busta Rhymes. I don't like Busta Rhymes, bro. I don't.
We could bring you back on
Three?
this.
You started the bottom 3?
We could do a bottom 3, but
If you want to do a bottom 3, I don't like Busta.
so
Rhymes.
that's his top 5. Remember how this segment goes, guys. If you disagree with this man or you agree with him, let him have it. Rip into him in the comments. Say, nah, there's no way that guy's top 5 all time.
Just like you probably did with me last week with my top 5.
Just like Ziggy B last week.
Let's hear it.
All right, Just Two, top 5 all time.
Alright. Man, bro. It's hard to put it in the top 5, but I'll give you a top 5 of who I like. Listen to, influence me, and everything.
Perfect.
So, first, Pac, number 1,
Yeah.
you feel me? Because, of course, West Coast and shit. 2, I have to go Pun, just because of lyricism and everything,
Good pick.
And I don't really listen to East Coast. I do, but growing up, it was all West Coast stuff.
I don't know if you've heard recently Big Pun's son.
Chris Rivers, right? He's
Crazy good.
Yeah, he
Crazy
can
good.
rap, man. Man can rap. Yeah, I like.
So what, you want to give it to Lil Easy as well?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Definitely. Easy's good too, you know what I mean? But Lil Easy probably writes his own raps,
What,
didn't write his
Easy
own
didn't?
raps. Yeah. Let me get who's back. Number 3. I had to go with Scum with the 3K with Andre 3000. You feel me?
There you go.
But I put Outkast there because I like them as a group more. You feel me? Because my shit has always been group shit. You feel me? So I put a group in there. I put them number like 3. And then E40 be number 4. Just because he's been around, man. The longevity of the shit is crazy.
I'm surprised that wasn't on this guy's.
Right. The longevity of his
40
career
doesn't
is
have. 40 doesn't
insane.
have. I don't have to put him on top.
I mean, you
five.
can
He's
say,
the
oh, he
GOAT.
don't rap about money. He go in there and freestyle because he even tell himself, I just get a little liquor, get a little weed in me. And I
Hey,
go
remember
in there
his
and-
Vice interview when old boy spilled the bottle? He's like, oh man, party foul. Like, you have to go get the next
out
one,
of
bro.
40, bro.
Really body shit, real lyrics.
It's malt liquor too.
Right. For
Hey
real,
man, by the grace of God, if E40 ever seen this, bro, you stop making those 40s. There's people getting fucked up on that shit. I swear to God, bro.
All right, final one.
Us. Number 5 is us.
Number 5, Bel Air Boys. I mean, you gotta have that mentality anyway.
I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like as far as like groups go and styles go, me and Scum pair better than anybody I've seen. Live, anything, you feel me? We know each other, you mean? There's not many groups that are brothers, you feel me, that are like really grew up together, know each other's flaws, know each other's strengths, you feel me? So,
And tell you the next move, like, you know what I mean?
I feel it.
Cause, like, back at it, bro. He'll be writing something, or I'll be writing something. I'm like, nah. Like, Scum, don't fucking make that shit, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
but I had to put Eminem there, bro. A little above.
Oh, that's your 6 man.
Yeah, 6 man is
Eminem.
Eminem. Even though he could be anywhere from anyone. Those top 5s are my 5. You feel me? So I don't really number.
I bet no one. I bet so far.
You guys got to keep in mind this is top 5 all time. Whether you can't stand what Eminem does now, this is all
I hate
time.
his last album. I can't vibe to it. You feel me?
Man is old though now. He's
Yeah.
not. What you want him to talk about popping ecstasy
No, but I'm
pills
just
and
saying,
fucking.
like,
Well, I feel like
I'm just
like,
saying,
you know
like,
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
still
Like-
rap. Like, I hear his freestyles and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, he can still rap. But when he gets into the booth, he
He
just
definitely.
goes on some.
It honestly sounds like he's forcing it a lot.
Yeah,
You know,
it feels
like,
very
especially with
forced.
the Revival album, it sounded like he was just forcing.
You know what's crazy is that we didn't drop Lil Wayne into the conversation at all.
Hey, no, honestly, I put Lil Wayne because I like punchline. That's how I rap. You
Yeah.
feel me? Everything punchline. I like that shit. I put Lil Wayne, but it had to be like a 04 to 09 Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
his
no,
new shit
yeah.
is cool too, but he didn't do some weird shit in the middle of that.
I wasn't
shit.
a fan of that.
That's why it's all time. So I mean, there could be someone that comes on here and says Vanilla Ice, and Vanilla Ice has really only had one real.
Bro, and Death Row wrote that song.
I mean,
really?
Yeah.
You know, you can be defined by one word, one song, one anything. So I mean, this is all time. It doesn't have to be like your whole collection. You could just be the hottest shit for a period of time and still be one of the
exactly.
best.
Like that goes
ever
into the
did.
conversation of that. Eazy-E didn't write a lot of that, but you don't walk around most of the day say cruising down the street in my 6.
We were
like,
talking.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we were
he dropped that shit. He did it hot too when he dropped that shit.
We were talking about this the other day because we were listening to we were on YouTube, you know, just playing stuff, and then it has like suggested song. One of them was Biz Markie, Just a Friend. Threw that on. Incredible song. So good. And then it's like sometimes I'll honestly choose Biz Markie over, you know, some people I hear today that are pretty.
You would listen to him over Afro Man?
Biz Markie?
Oh, don't even talk about. He put Afro Man on his top 5. As the host, guys, I usually ain't dropping my top 5, but because we're doing a little extended for the podcast here, I'm gonna go ahead and give the Gibbs top 5.
Do it.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
He probably got like murders or some shit. Up in that motherfucker.
Nah,
Little
not
Legend
quite,
Growls
not
or
quite.
Eli.
I mean, maybe. I'm gonna put Pac as my first one.
Oh, in order.
In order?
Well, just
I
number
mean,
1 probably. Yeah.
Just top 5.
All right.
Top 5. I mean, we'll go. Maybe one day we'll go in order, but that's got to be something I sit down and I really
plan it.
break it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta
do your history.
My personal top 5 is gonna be Pac. I'm going Slug number 2.
Ooh.
Slug of Atmosphere. I mean, you could shake your head all you want. This is my top 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I'll put Slug up against any storytelling motherfucker that they want.
Not over EV.
He was, to me, he was the first people, when people say underground rapper, he was first underground mainstream rapper.
They thought his name was Atmosphere.
He was underground at first, but he became so popular that he still stayed underground and became mainstream.
When you first knew of that shit, you didn't think his name was Atmosphere?
Right.
Well, I mean,
instead of a group.
It's all about knowing who you're listening to, you man.
Right.
No, so like when I say
research.
Slug, if you don't know who Slug is, Slug of Atmosphere. Slug is the rapper in Atmosphere. The other part of Atmosphere is Ant, and that's his producer. So I got Pac, I got Slug. Who else I got in there? Let's see. Man, now you guys got me thinking.
It's a tough one, dude.
I'm gonna go with my all-time favorite artist. I'm gotta throw Eli in there. Eli of the Living Legends. Eli's ill as fuck, dude.
Man, you had me on that. I don't know the actual name of the track. That Tobacco song.
Hey, I could tell Gibby's top 5 by the way he raps, because you know what I mean. I hear all the influences.
Exactly. Top 5 is pretty much your influences.
Right.
I mean, I drop Eli in there. I mean, I'm heavily influenced by the underground scene. So I mean, if you don't even know Eli, if you don't know the Living Legends, go check him out. I mean, that motherfucker, he produced a whole lot of what they do. He not only is he a great producer, but he also can fucking spit on the mic. I mean, he's got a quick flow. It's a little bit of awkward flow, but it's very unique. You know, I've never showed someone an Eli song and then be like, "Oh, this shit is whack, bro."
And you know what I love of him is production-wise, like the beat is always like very abstract, bro. And it's like if you could rap on something like that, more power to you. Cause that's
all right, who I got? I got Pac, I got Slug, I got Eli. I'm also gonna throw in there a Will Smith.
We agree.
We agree.
Will Smith.
Highly.
Yes.
I mean,
highly agree.
I mean, when we're talking all time in Will Smith's time, it didn't. This is what I like about the guy.
For the haters on that.
The guy does not even have to drop some curse words in his songs, which is nice. You know, that means you're very articulate with what you're saying. You're very articulate, and you could say something without some filler words like fuck, shit,
and
bitch.
let it be known.
You know.
And he started rapping in like the golden era.
Oh yeah.
And you think about this guy. This
when it was like everybody, you know,
Bro, and you make a movie, and the whole movie's soundtrack is your song.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. How are you gonna make a song that sells on the mainstream billboards about a movie called Wild Wild West, and your song is still fucking banging, keeping it relevant, selling your movie and selling your music at the same time?
Yes, bro.
That's goat
Genius,
shit,
dude.
That's goat shit.
Fucking genius, honestly. Like I really wonder. Hold on, I'm on a side note. I really wonder what Will Smith was thinking when he was like coming up. He's like,
I'm ready for that number 5.
But even the Men in Black song was fucking fire.
Fire, bro.
I mean, come
So
on,
good.
like this is our childhood. You can't say growing up you weren't banging. Here comes the Men in Black. You know what I mean?
Too.
So what was that? My number 4, I think. Yeah. So what I got? Pac, Slug, Eli, Will Smith, and Sage Francis.
Ooh.
Sage Francis. I'm real into like real conscious music, and this guy can definitely drop you some what the fuck's going on in the world and leave you saying like I should never write a fucking verse again because I will never be that good. That's how I feel.
Have you ever seen like?
Hey, no, shout out to the homie Arneezy. Arneezy put me on Sage Francis. I was getting tatted, bro.
He put me on to the Sage too.
I'll shout everybody out. On me, bro.
Have you heard about like his writing process?
And then he showed me him.
So when he goes and lives alone,
you know what I mean?
Like doesn't fuck
I
with
feel
no
as though
some real nomad shit.
I feel as though I'd have like an underground top 5 that would be similar. I would have like idea.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, man. Come on, he has to be your 6 man.
Yeah, you feel me?
I mean, ideas good, but he's great. But
He's like a Pac in them to me. He didn't live out his.
He's really good, but he's kind of a niche. You know what I mean? You've got to really be into ideas stuff to really. We're talking as like music as a whole, because Idea is a great lyricist and the things he says are just absolutely amazing. But sometimes his music can be really awkward and
I think he started that
unattractive.
whole like emo movement, like that whole like dark shit.
There's
Like,
some shit I don't listen to, but I mean, what's this shit? Plus, he battled a lot. You know what I mean? So that shit was cool to me. Like,
yeah, he was battling when you hit like
when you battled over beats.
Yeah, with the microphone.
They battle acapella. So when you battle over beats, you know what I mean? You was like more like a lyricist and more like write a beat, because most people, you know what I mean? Nowadays you hear a beat, they have to slow down the tempo, they have to speed their shit up. You mean all on computer type shit. You know what I mean? So it's like it's good to hear the battle, but I'm saying he could rap. You know You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, I definitely can.
He was putting people in the laundry.
he could rap,
with that
but
shit.
he
was
kind of went kind of deep with it, with some shit I don't really listen to. But as far as like lyricism and shit, underground shit, he has to be up there.
like what? Mans took one pill or something one night for bed and
Nah,
didn't wake up.
it's heroin.
Heroin was his deal.
Yeah, you can see like in a video of one of his last shows he performed, he even had the patch on his arm like wrapped up because he had been shooting. And I mean, that's, you know, pick your poison. That was his.
We all gotta go somehow, bro.
All right, before we get back in and go back into the what's gonna be on video here, I'll drop you my 6-man, and then we'll get back into the pure fuckery segment. Y'all ready for my 6-man?
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Let's hear this one.
What I mean, what style of music do you guys feel really influences me? I mean, so far from what I've said, what have you heard so far?
Well, from
like, I mean, where do you think you can find these guys? Like, where are these guys living? For the most part, Seattle. Who even lives in Seattle?
Is it Minnesota?
I mean, that Slugs from Minnesota,
right?
but about 4 out of my 5 I think are from the West Coast.
You're not gonna give me Greaves as your 6-man.
I love Greaves, dude, but he's not in my top 5.
I want to hear the 6-man.
The Game.
Yes. Yeah, you know, shout out the Game, bro.
Shout out the Game, bro.
I just didn't put him in my top 5. That you know what I mean? He's one of my top 5 like idols growing up. You know what I mean? Back in the day, I had a pendant that had a Game on it. Back in the day, you feel me? But you know what I mean? I like that pick.
I mean,
that's a gorgeous pick.
That's a nice.
The Game's my 6-man. I mean, growing up, I wasn't a diehard hip hop fan growing up as a kid, because as a kid you don't really know what you like.
Yeah.
But I know for sure I bought every single Game album all the way up to like LAX is where I kind of stopped listening after that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, same here. Yeah.
But
I remember,
West Side,
because he'll never drop anything better than the documentary.
I remember when he dropped 300 bars, bro. I was riding around with the big homie and my brother, bro, puffing blunt. Running around listening to the whole thing. It was like 17 minutes long, some shit. I don't remember how long it was, but as long as a motherfucker, bro, we went all the way around the block 3-4 times puffing the blunt, listening to that shit. Like, damn, you hear me going? Because he's spinning for that long.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's like, damn, this and no hook. You know what I mean? So that's when it's like.
Tell me a Game song you don't like. I mean, that's why it's a good pick. Tell me a Game song you don't like.
a lot of the newer stuff, like even LAX wasn't even my favorite. You know, it's just like. What I really liked about Game is like he can get you super hyped for a song. I'll give you some from a specific song. He'll just be like Crips, Bloods, Essays, Asians, Puerto Ricans, white boys, Jamaicans, and you're already feeling that. You're like, all right, because the beat is hard coming in. Like he's just flowing fucking different ethnicities, and you're already into the song. You're like, oh,
that was a great song, bro. Like Start From Scratch. Great. Probably, I don't know if we could do a top song wise of anybody, but I think Start From Scratch would probably be one of the greatest songs that was ever made, bro. If I could start my life from scratch, wouldn't change anything.
Alrighty, let's get into pure fuckery.
That is a very sensitive subject.
From the first time the doctor placed you in my arms, I knew I'd meet death before I let you meet harm. Although questions arose in my mind, would I be man enough against wrong? Choose right and be standing up. From the hospital that first night, took an hour just to get the car seat in right. People driving off fast got me kinda upset. Got you home safe, placed you in your bassinet. That night I don't think one wink I slept. As I slipped out my bed to your crib I crept. Touched your head gently, felt my heart melt, cause I knew I loved you more than life itself. Into my knees, and I begged the Lord, please let me be a good daddy. All he needs, love, knowledge, discipline too. I pledge my life to you.
Just the two of us, we can make it if we try.
Just me and you, just me and you.
Just the two of us, just the two of us. Woo. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I.
5 years old, bringing comedy. Every time I look at you, I think, man, a little me, just like me. Wait and see, gonna be tall, makes me laugh, cause you got your dad's ears and all. Sometimes I wonder, what you gonna be? A general, a doctor, maybe a MC. I wanna kiss you all the time, but I will test that butt when you cut out a line. True that, why you do that? I try to be a tough dad, but you be making me laugh. Crazy joy, when I see the eyes of my baby boy. I pledge to you, I will always do everything I can. Show you how to be a man. Dignity, integrity, honoring. I don't mind if you lose, long as you came with it. And you can cry, ain't no shame in it. It didn't work out with me and your mom, but yo, push come to shove, you was conceived in love. So if the world attacks and you slide off track, remember one fact, I got your back.
Just the two of us, we can make it if we try.
Just me and you, just me and you, against the world.
Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I, yeah.
It's a full-time job to be a good dad. You got so much more stuff than I had. I gotta study just to keep with the changing times. 101 Dalmatians on your CD-ROM. See me, I'm trying to pretend I know on my PC where that CD go. But yo, ain't nothing promised. One day I'll be gone. Feel the strife, but trust life does go on. But just in case, it's my place to impart. One day some girl's gonna break your heart. And ooh, ain't no pain like from the opposite sex. Gonna hurt bad, but don't take it out on the next, son. Throughout life, people will make you mad, disrespect you and treat you bad. Let God deal with the things they do, cause hate in your heart will consume you too. Always tell the truth, say your prayers, hold doors, pull out chairs, easy on the swears. You're living proof that dreams come true. I love you and I'm here for you.
Just the two of us, we can make it if we try.
Just me and you, just me and you.
Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I.
True that, true that.
Just the two of us, yeah. Just the two of us.
Daddy loves you, daddy loves you. Woo!
Just the two of us, you and I.
For the rest of your life.
That's a really good song.
Oh shit.
Should my get paid?
It was just like start adding, like, and motherfuckers was fucking with it, man.
And because what was it that was doing? Oh yeah, it shows who start adding. Like you go to the World Star page, but oh, added by like 16 people.
Yeah.
You just start seeing random people.
Bro, when we got a comment from DJ Cool Herc, bro.
No, we got a like from DJ Cool.
Oh, damn.
Y'all know who that is. He started hip hop.
Yeah.
He on Easy Eddie's page. Here, I'll show you right here. Easy Eddie's page. He did a A.I.R Boyz thing or whatever, and Cool Herc liked that shit, bro. To me, that's still a milestone in hip. We gotta talk about that in the pure fuckery here.
Yeah, DJ Cool Herc, bro.
That's some real shit.
All right, well let's get it going then. 1, 2, 3.
First off, I don't need a face tat to do this shit.
Yeah, no dyed dreads.
No dyed dreads, none of that
Hey,
shit.
whoever get offended, go ahead and get offended. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all. We don't need dyed dreads or face tats to do none of this shit.
That's an excellent segue into the brand new segment that we're introducing this week. It's called Pure Fuckery. It's where we just talk about some bullshit, sit here, finish our drinks, you know, some crazy stories, some funny stories, just anything really, anything you want to really just air it out, some pure fuckery, you know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna do another shout
and
out
even
real
if you're there watching and you've got some crazy stories, send them to us at our Instagram handle that we're gonna have posted right over here. You know, send it to me. I'll review the story. I'll show it to Ziggy, and the next show we'll tell your story and we'll react to it.
Yup.
All right. Hey, no, first off, I'm gonna shout out again. Shout out Easy Eddie. He has this little movement where he does blogs and shit. You feel me? Shout out to him. He posted our little link or whatever, and Cool Herc, who started hip hop, he started this shit. You feel me? DJ Cool Herc.
Yeah.
He liked that shit. You feel me? It might not be a lot. That's something though. You feel me? Like if someone who started this shit likes just the concept. He might not even hit the song. He might not even hit the link and hear the song, but he just liked the concept. A.I.R Boyz, Banks Mansion. You feel me? And it might have just, you know what I mean? hit him. Like, oh, this is cool, you feel me? And I know we're two white boys, you feel me? Like, you mean the Will Carlton of this shit, you feel me? Cousins that, you mean, grew up,
we have arguments who is Will or Carlton. We always have that.
Right, exactly.
We
Because I
argue
feel
about that
like
shit.
he Carlton for the fashion tip, you feel me? And I'm Will on the funny shit. And then he be like, nah, you're Carlton. You feel me? And I'm Will because...
Nah, and then I tell him I'm Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah.
Give me shout out
He
Cool
jazz
Herc.
sometimes.
Me shout out Cool Herc.
Yeah.
Shout out Easy Eddie. I mean, that was some real shit right
Rest in
there.
peace,
you mean?
Uncle Phil.
I feel like I'm Unc.
Man, rest in peace, Uncle Phil, bro. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. That motherfucker got me through some late nights, bro. Man, the Fresh Prince be coming on at 2 in the morning and I'm sitting right there. Man, that motherfucker, he keep me going. Fresh Prince used to keep me going, man.
You guys ever hear that story about that episode where Will's dad,
where
Will's
that
dad
was
comes
all,
back?
what's the term when you start acting and you just,
Improv?
Improv.
Yeah.
They improv that whole scene, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was
about
crazy.
his dad and shit.
Yeah, because I remember like there was this interview I was reading about like Uncle Phil's, the dude who played Uncle Phil. He was like, I didn't know what to do, so I just kept rolling with it, and it ended up being one of the best scenes. Like,
And that goes back to the comments. If y'all got anything trying to stump us, you can get us on it. I guarantee. I guarantee.
Hey.
Get that free merch. Stump
Yeah,
them.
get that
Stump
free
them.
Pull over, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Stump us any question, bro, please.
And you get 4 Lucy's from me.
And look, I'm probably gonna see that shit first, and as soon as I see it, I'm gonna make it somehow make that comment private so they can't go and do their research, and I'll record them on the spot. See what they say.
That's one thing about
They don't even know about Shecky Shabazz.
We keep everything 100. We don't lie. You feel me? You got us. You got us.
Yup.
It's like a poker game.
What's up with? I mean, it's pure fuckery, so we can get into any conversation.
I got a crazy story if you want me to share it.
Go for it, dog.
Luchador
Luchador mask all season.
Mr. Lucci's gonna tell a story right now.
Mr. Lucci.
So,
Coach Lucci.
Back in junior high, I had this friend Juan, and we lived over by Plaza del Sol in Victorville. And we were just one day we found some golf clubs and we were like, hey, let's go smash some shit in the desert. Why not? So we're walking through there and we just got done playing basketball, so I have my basketball shorts on. Walk over to the desert, come across all this trash, and we're just swinging away, just hitting stuff, just breaking trash that people dumped in the desert.
Just being little fuckheads.
Yeah, basically pure fuckery, right? And at one point, I'm a pretty good distance away from Juan. And he's, good maybe 30, 40 yards ahead of me or something. Comes across this lawn chair. And I'm like directly in front of him. This dude comes up full on like Phil Mickelson, par 5 swing.
Phil Mickelson though.
Swings the golf club.
Who's old boy in Arizona?
Hits the lawn chair. That piece of plastic flies and hits me straight in the dong.
The dong. What? And I said the dong. He pointed at him. The dong.
I'm wearing basketball shorts, so there's not a whole lot between the piece of plastic and my schlong. My schlong dong.
All right, look. I got one of them too.
Worst.
I got one of them too.
Never experienced that.
Me and Jess was in the front yard with my cousin. I forgot who was there. We used to play like baseball and shit. Dirtle and Shane, bro. We didn't have a bat, so we got a pool stick. I'm playing first base. In my house, there's like this little post thing, and like a little porch, the foundation shit. I'm playing first base. Just up to bat, we always had to play left-handed because if you bat right-handed, this shit ain't. It's unfair.
Yeah, exactly.
It's unfair. So we bat left-handed. That motherfucker hit the ball. The pool stick broke. I still got the little Gerber right here to show it. Stabbed me, bro, right in the face.
Hey, bro, on me, bro.
I was a bro. I don't even know the
I
business,
hit him,
bro.
and first thing I did, bro, I got him, you alright, you're right. He's like, yeah, but hey, don't tell Big Red I did that shit. R.I.P. Big Red.
R.I.P. Big Red, bro.
R.I.P. Big Red.
Whoever did that shit, don't tell him.
Don't tell him, you feel me? And he was like, no, I gotta go to the hospital. I look, and his shit was gashed wide open. My grandma came out.
Hey, I
cut like 7 stitches and a concussion off of that shit.
Yeah, I know. My grandma came out. She's like, yeah, you need to go to the hospital. And then finally, I told him, I was like, nah, I'm honest. So I went to him, I'm like, hey, I did that shit. It just broke. I didn't know it was gonna
happen. Stabbed me so face, bro.
It's so funny how we always did that shit when we were younger.
You feel like, hey, don't
tell anybody.
Don't tell. Now I'm not even getting myself in any predicament like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, skating was a big thing, and I don't want to fall no more.
Speaking of some pure fuckery and going to hospitals and shit, there was a time back in high school when we were still pushing wood, skateboarding. We were skateboarding down in the D Street area, right by Highway 18, and for some some fucking reason, I don't even remember why, me and Dylan Drugs, we decided to go out into the fucking wilderness out there, where like the where like Bum City is down there.
Yeah, by the river bottom.
Yeah.
Cars and shit.
Yeah, we're crawling through the creek and shit, fucking jumping over the water, fucking just doing some fucking weird shit. I don't know, some pure fuckery, man. And this fool, he has his shants on, so he's got some pants in case you know what a shants are. You just cut off the legs, make them kind of like some shorts.
Chance Longwood.
This guy's legs start itching real bad. His legs start itching real bad. He's like, hey bro, I gotta go to the fucking hospital. This shit is bad. He's like, I got poison ivy.
Yeah, I got the oak, bro, and then I went to the oak. No, and I was in there. I was telling the doctors, I was like, go get some cream for it or something. Like, get out of here. Like,
we go to the ER at Victor Valley Hospital.
I thought I was dying,
up on the hill. We bust a mission through the fucking.
I thought I had scabies or something, bro.
We get up there. We go up onto the fucking It's all good. Pure fuckery. We get up there. We go to the ER and there's you know how the ER is. It's always packed. This guy goes in there like, "What's wrong with you?" I got poison ivy. they're just like, so all right. What's what's your medical info, all that. So we like.
I didn't even know my social security number. None of that shit.
Again, R.I.P. Big Red, but he had Big Red come up there. It was a big old thing, and then he ended up just going home. Go to the ER for some itchy ass legs,
bro. I was itching bad though. Remember we had to ride our skateboards there too.
Yeah, we did.
Bro, my legs was itchy, bro, and I ain't never had chicken pox, and I thought I had chicken pox. But like going through my retarded ass mind, I thought like some shit was really gonna be all bad. Like I thought they was gonna tell me I had like diabetes or something.
Yeah, that's some pretty hilarious stuff, man.
No, man, there's plenty more stories we can go into, bro.
Pure fuckery, man. This has got to be my new favorite segment. Just hearing.
I think it's already one of my favorites.
Yeah, like hands down. Like just hearing these stories.
That bonus stuff, y'all gotta go to SoundCloud for that. Don't miss that. That shit is.
That's gonna be the right there, bro.
Like we said, not everything makes the YouTube series. But if you want to hear, if you just enjoy hearing what we're talking about, the pure fuckery, it's gonna be on the podcast.
Bro,
and that's gonna be on our SoundCloud.
I forget how old I was. This is a sidebar. I forget how old I was, but I got suspended from school and shit. And my dad was like, "Nah, you can't go outside." It was snowing too, man. It's hard to catch snow out here in the city.
Oh yeah.
And it was snowed out, right? So I get to go outside one time for the snow. I get like 30 minutes or something. Bro, I make a big old snowball, like a fat, nice one. And my cousin was across the street, and I launched that bitch. Boom! Harpoon. Hit him straight in his nuts, bro. Knocked him to the floor and shit. And they're like, "Get your bitch ass in the house.
Get back inside."
Yeah, you better get in the house. I'm like, what? Like, I nailed him, bro. Like, hard.
Do you guys remember, did you ever fuck with dirt clods? You know the big old,
Dirt Clod Wars?
Dirt Clod Wars, yeah.
Dang, man.
So, one time in our backyard, we had like a cave, and then we had a playhouse. And like the playhouse was my spot, and then the cave was my brother's spot, which was a perfect spot because he had fucking dirt clods for days because it was a cave, you know? And we're having this battle one time, just throwing like little tiny dudes, you know, just
little tiny dudes.
No little Gerbers.
Little small ones. Out of nowhere, like I lean out to go throw like some small dirt clods at him. This like boulder of a dirt clod comes like flying towards me and just hits me like square in the nuts, dude. And I was just,
if y'all haven't noticed, pure fuckery has a lot of nut shots in it.
A lot of nut shots. And there's more coming next week.
I mean, speaking of nut shots, since we're on some pure fuckery, there was a point in life where me and Dylan Drugs over here had to have a sanctioned truce on nut shots because we
remember when I hit you with the wiffle ball bat?
We would be getting each other so bad that one day we just decided, hey, I think he had one coming from me, and he was like, "Hey, bro, just take your last one and then let's have a truce." We were at Hook Park sitting next to like a tree. It was right before I had to go over to Stephen Buck's house and punk him out real quick because he was trying to take my girl to the mall.
Oh, and I kicked his door.
Yeah.
We've been on a kick door shit.
but he's like, "All right, just one more," and I reared back. Got him right in it, dropped him
Sat
for a
me
second.
down.
He got right back up and he shook my hand. He's like, all right, we're done.
My shit ain't been the same since.
All right, let's try to close out pure fuckery real quick. And what we want to end it with is some fucking fire bars from the Bel-Air Boys.
Yes, sir. We can end that anytime. What's happening? You ready?
Let's get in it.
What we doing? We freestyle?
We gonna freestyle. We just gonna give it to him.
Whatever you guys need.
Whatever you guys want.
Whatever you guys
Let me
want.
see.
You don't even got to tell if it's written or freestyle. Just do it.
All right. Go ahead.
Pure fuckery.
Go ahead. Quick dial if you need some soap. Getting mad every time she walk around and coach. Run a team, bitch, I'm feeling like I'm the coach. Had the boy, had to go and tell him vamonos. Pull up in the ride, bitch, not nerdy with it. Go ahead, geek out like I'm nerdy with it.
Yeah.
New pills, new drills, where the talk at? Had to pitch, real work, where the balk at?
Yeah.
Where the umpire? Bitch, the pad on her. I'ma hit the new spot, cop the pad for her. Me and Just too, that's that Bel-Air. Getting drinks on my stains, that's a new air. New airs, new Nikes with a check on it. Had to go and cop the team, new checks for us. Signed a deal, cop a deal, bitch, it's every day. Run around with the team, they talking penny wave. Feeling like I'm Hardaway, do this shit like every day. Let me hit the segment different ways, cigarette wave. Different words, different curb, different verbs. That mean it's fast talk, fast walk. Gonna sit 4 acts with a big walk. That mean my cup dirty. Bitch flirty, acting real nerdy. Bitch Gerby, listening to Frosty. Turned up to the snowman. Had to hit my plug cause he got the new snowman. How he gonna grow, man? Need us some new weave. New bitch, she new bad. She no get new weave. Like what? Damn, I'm talking like walk. To every time I
Hey, do I need a button?
Oh man, they're gonna have to be more than
Hey, let's be blunt. We ain't taking no L's, bro. Whole click wind power. We some sailboats. You can catch me hopping out that black L coat, tan Velcro shell toes. Got that long sleeve, machete by my elbow. One poke, he in stitches. Tickle me Elmo. I could turn a brick to a couple cool flips like 90s cell phones. Hey, I switched the nugs to the Knicks like Melo. Deuce in my pillow. That bird shit'll get sparrowed. In the end with arrows, close-minded and narrow. On your porch with carols, let it sing out the barrel. Sick comma will air you. Y'all get no more, bro. Y'all get no more.
Ain't nothing but truth in this. Ain't telling no fables. You can catch the Bel-Air Boys on the Aesthetic Intellect label.
Hey. Sip drink. Ship drink.
No buzz, bro.
No buzz.
All right.
No smoke. You don't want
I mean, this has been episode 2 of Beers in the Air. I mean, we're sitting here drinking Fat Tire. We had a Bel-Air Boys interview. We had Pure Fuckery debut. And next week, stay tuned. Look for it on Instagram. We'll let you know who's going to be a guest on our show. But let's drop them. Let them know what we thought about this Fat Tire real quick.
Okay.
To be honest, Fat Tire has always been one of my favorite beers.
It has a kick. It has a kick.
It does have
it's like a,
and that's what I like about it. That's what I love about it.
It gets close to like, well, what is a Fat Tire? Fat Tire is like an ale.
It's a Belgian style ale.
Yeah, Belgian ale. So what else is Belgium? I think
Newcastle, right?
Newcastle, I think that's a.
What's the one with the oranges?
Shock Top.
Yeah,
Shock Top, or even the other one, Blue Moon. I think Blue Moon's a Belgium.
Yeah.
Is a Belgian ale.
This one definitely has a different taste than Blue Moon, though.
Yeah, it definitely does, because I mean they got like that orange infused.
Yeah.
But like I just love how smooth it is, man.
Yeah.
It is. But to me, like, I'm more of a light. I like a light, like a, like a blonde or something.
Like American lager.
American lager, but because that Fat Tire to me has like a donkey kicks me, bro.
If you think this got a donkey kick, you should have been there for the Snake Dog last week. Bro, I had to wait.
Snake Dog?
Snake Dog, dude. I had to wait.
Snake Dog, he sounds like he was in a hood movie in 96 from the hood.
Snake Dog.
Bro, we did the segment Friday night. I work Saturdays, so I was like, all right, it's a 6-pack. I could drink a 6-pack.
Y'all did a 6-pack before work,
it was
bro.
It was
crazy.
a 6-pack each.
Yeah, each.
Right now we got two 6-packs.
Shout out Good Jobs, my boys. Good Jobs. Good jobs.
Yale Gents.
Good job.
Good job.
Hey, cheers to that. It was nice having you guys. We'll probably have you back on sometime closer to when your album's coming out.
Real quick, before we leave, check out, if you guys have never had New Belgium Fat Tire, I imagine they're probably on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is. At New Belgium, NEWBELGIUM. We spelt some shit right this time.
It's gonna be there.
I'm down. Or check them out at newbelgium.com. Same way I spelt it when I just previously mentioned it.
With the
check it
.com.
out.
All right. Let's. Where can we find you guys?
Hey, don't look. Bel Air Boys, Bel Air, BEL. Hey, these motherfucking fat tires ain't no joke.
This is exactly what happened last week.
A.I.R. Boys, B-O-Y. With
it's
a
gonna
Z
be right here.
With a Z because we're a little sleepy.
Right here.
You feel me?
That's
a little
not.
sleepy on the page.
And fuck you if you drop money signs for your S's.
Yeah, we don't do that shit. Hey, you feel me? A scum. I mean, what's your plug?
Man, what's my plug? You can catch me at Dylan Drugs 48 Instagram. I don't fuck around with no Twitter because these birds ain't gonna flock with me anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're spelling it out. We're spelling it out for the hell of it, but everything's gonna be on the page. You know, it's
in this general area.
Instagram at Bel Air Boys. That's BELAIR BOY with the Z.
Yeah, it was gonna be 3 Z's, but we wasn't that sleepy.
There wasn't that much drink around.
You should have done 2 Z's.
2 Z's.
Also, you can catch all of this content, and you can find these guys' music at Aesthetic Intellect Records. I'm not gonna try to spell that again because I butchered it last time. Even though I'm the one that came up with that shit, it's gonna be on the screen.
Yeah, you can't. My boy was in the spelling bee, and I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm gonna let you know when the album finna come. I'm finna talk to my manager. This is my boy right here, Jess, is basically the manager of the whole group.
It's coming soon, man. We got a lot of shit in work.
What you looking at, July?
Nah, we looking soon. We looking like another month or two. We gonna drop the little teaser, and then we'll drop the album in about 2-3 months after that.
Yeah,
So
we probably give him like a 3-song teaser.
Right, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. We got some. We've been working. Man.
We've been working, man.
All right. And one more shout out. We got to shout out our camera lady for the day, and we're gonna go ahead and plug her and her work. It's at Wonderland of Art and Music, and that's on Facebook. At Wonderland of Art and Music. It's called the Wonder Walls World Community Center, and from what I've seen and what I've heard from people, you're gonna get live local music. You're gonna get local artists. You're gonna get all that together, and it's a great time. I've seen pictures. I haven't been able to be there yet, but I know you guys have been over there. You know,
yeah, we had a great event over there. I mean, we're done with pure fuckery, but I spilled a big ass beer inside there when we were performing.
Yeah.
We had a good time over there, man.
Shout out Monkey House.
Shout out Monkey House, man.
They originated this shit.
For real.
They got me back inspired.
For real. Hey, man, we didn't throw my man Jimmy the Funkster, man.
All them guys back in you feel me? I stopped. I took a 5-year break and I came back just because you feel me. Everybody was rapping this shit. I'm like, man, I got something. You know what I mean? I got a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully we can get the whole Monkey House crew on here one time because I mean they've been mentioned so far in both shows. We gotta let people know.
Shout out Monkey House
about this local music here in the desert.
Everybody who deserve a shout out, man. Yeah, if I forget about y'all, I love y'all anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there could be a lot of shout outs.
Expect real quick, one last thing. Expect that Desert Cypher.
Oh yeah,
the Desert Cypher.
Because we
got Bel Air Boys on it.
Yup.
Monkey House is on it.
Easy Eddie, man.
Gibby's on it.
What's up with the old boys? Smed,
the Senators.
Striper. Ready for that.
Striper, yeah, man. Shout out to Striper. Hey, Striper, if you ever find out where you're at yourself, holler at me, bro. I swear to God.
Let's go.
Striper, if you're listening, if you know yourself where you're at, let us know.
Because we miss you.
We've been
Shout out Striper, but
we've been looking for you.
Just to let you know, Bel Air Boys really flipping work in a major way, bro.
Hey, all right. Fuck with me on the low.
All right, guys, this has been Beers in the Air, episode 2 with Gibbs and Ziggy Braun with our special guests, the Bel Air Boys.
Bel Air Boys in the air.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Dylan Drugs. 48.
Cheers.
Salud, homie.
Salutations.
Hey, long one. Let me hang it. Oh, what Thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of Beers in the Air featuring the Bel Air Boys, brought to you by Aesthetic Intellect Records. I'm your host, Gibbs. With my co-host, Ziggy Braun, we bring you a brand new episode of this podcast every Monday. Stay tuned and keep up to date with the sneak peeks at Aesthetic Intellect Records on Instagram.com.
They love the taste of blood. I don't know what that means, but I know that I mean it. Maybe they're as evil as they seem, or maybe I only look out the window when it's scenic. Atmosphere finally made a good record. Yeah, right, that shit almost sounds convincing. The last time I felt as sick and contradictive as this was the last time we played a show in Cincy. Get real, they tell me. If only they knew how real this life really gets. They would stop acting like a silly bitch. They would respect the cock, whether or not they believed in it. Doesn't take much, and that's messed up, because these people do a lot of simple shit to impress us. While everyone was trying to outdo the last man, I was just a ghost trying to catch some Miss Pac-Man. Hello ma'am, would you be interested in some sexual positions and emotional investments? See, I'm not insane, in fact I'm kinda rational when I be asking, yo, where did all the passion go? East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest. Nowadays everybody knows how to get fresh. Somebody give me a big yes. God bless America, but she stole the beef from Bless. Now I'm too fucked up to dance, so I'ma sit with my hand on the front of my pants. You can't achieve your goals if you don't take that chance. So go pry open that trunk and get those amps, you know? Days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. So now I keep a close eye on my pets, because they make most of their moves off of instinct and sense. It's eat, sleep, fuck, in self-defense. So straight, you can set your clocks and